Okay, super quick. Wait, what? Once upon a time! We have, like, no time. No time. Can't recap it. I have to be at the bus at an hour and a half, and it's an hour show. And I'm not bleeding, I was painting. This is Season 6, Episode 2. Its title is A Bitter Draught, but it's spelled funny because they're fancy. Ready?
Yeah.
Once upon a time, let's do it. Oh yeah, and I'm at my mom's house.
I didn't know it was recording me. Was I doing anything stupid?
Probably.
If Regina didn't want me helping myself to a few ingredients, she wouldn't have sealed the vault with blood magic.
Yeah, stupid. Stupid. I told you that wouldn't do anything.
Because I already used everything the dragon had in his shop to get to this pitiful little town.
Because everyone can just show up there.
Remember what we're calling it? Operation Cobra Part 2.
No. No more operations.
He's gonna be 36 years old doing that.
I'm here.
Three Musketeers! Charlie Chaplin?
You know, when Camelot, everyone came over, they made them camp in the woods. These
And
people
sleep
get
in their clothes.
have the same clothes every day. These people get rooms.
You fled to the land of untold stories because you're afraid that whatever was in this book is going to play out.
Don't assume that.
But now that you're here,
You don't know these people.
whatever comes next, we're going to face it together.
This is really weird.
Is she anemic now that the evil queen is gone? Because she's all pale.
Well, like here, and you're.
Weren't you asleep?
We forgot about you.
Where'd we leave her?
Oh, I would not wish those mattresses on my worst enemy. We'll find you something better.
Granny's like, F you.
I know, I'm right here.
I'm right here. She looks stoned.
Didn't she? Her eye was doing a weird...
She had a wonk eye.
Isn't he in?
Through a lot.
Maybe she does have epilepsy or something. And he's late to the party, so he's gonna be
He's
somebody.
gonna be somebody.
To what do I owe the honor?
You're gonna die.
Squandered his family fortune and murdered
You're gonna
his
die.
fiancée.
Yeah, you're gonna die for sure.
Talking about himself in the third person. Hate it.
Hate it. This villain is monologuing for sure.
One reason.
Kill him now. He got something on his lip.
Justice.
You got whore lip.
To something much.
Whore lip. Now it's a party.
I was gonna say ruin the party, and you said
Oh, I think it made the party. No one wanted to leave when he's like brandishing a sword and clearly gonna kill the guy, but they're like, we want to watch
we
it
gotta
first,
see what happens.
and then we're gonna leave.
You really spent a decade of your life setting this up.
With a vengeance in
Was he
my
12?
heart behind the blink of an eye.
Right?
Well, of every person who wronged you,
I compiled this for
and
you.
just a little help getting some revenge in mind.
She rolled the R.
She rolled the R. I knew she was gonna do that because she had a fan in her hand. Is Granny the only one that works there? She's like in the background, like cleaning every counter.
Sorry, not on the menu. Never a fan of that eggy bread.
Me either.
It's a place and it's count.
She says sorry,
That's quite the right
Canadians.
Because I hired him to do it.
That sounds so about right.
You don't doubt it one bit.
There's like another one.
Not again.
Okay.
Emma, this is a safe space. You can trust me.
It's college.
Yeah, I know.
Come with me.
What is she wearing?
I was thinking the same thing.
Actually, what do you see in this
It's
vision?
like when I make a costume and I have the seams on the wrong side, I have to rip it all out.
Is there a reason none of the lights are on in there?
Because I'm the savior.
What does that mean anymore?
You know what? Shut up.
Okay, I'm not here for some identity crisis. I just.
Then why'd you just ask the question?
Yeah.
Okay, this was a mistake.
Emma.
His face went, Emma, what are you wearing?
You got a crisis of wardrobe going on here.
How many rooms are at Granny's?
Yeah, I know.
Definitely here.
And they can just go into people's rooms?
It took him 2 curses and a pit stop in the land of untold stories to find us.
Well, that's not exactly true.
Flashback!
She should tell the whole story in one sitting.
Can you sit down and really go through everyone
Sum
you
it up.
hired to kill them?
Charlotte's my handmaiden.
That we've never mentioned before.
She's become quite the skilled nurse.
In every other scene, she was just like crawling below frame.
We must find the queen and make her pay.
Well, that would make us no better than her. The best way
We'll be
to
okay with that.
But maybe you will at our castle.
We could use a wine steward.
You can work for us
There's nothing I'd like more.
than to serve you strangers. Why aren't you wearing socks,
You don't
Regina?
need revenge.
How does he do that?
Yeah, what is you?
Wait,
Where are you taking us?
why are they in the patrol car?
I don't know. Why?
Whoa!
shot them back that far, it would have crashed their car.
And they would have airbags. No airbags in this town? Is
Why
it
would
me?
block their face? It's filming.
I did something I can live with no longer. I laid a hand on you.
You also shot her, so you're not gonna bring that up?
You've changed.
Can we talk about the fact that she's pregnant? They're gonna put her on a boat, and Emma has an entire house to herself.
I know it's a big house, too.
You can't put her up. No indoor plumbing or running water, you pregnant woman.
This is the same spell.
I was waiting for another
Only way to
curse.
do that is with the ingredients from my vault, which I sealed with blood magic.
Selena!
But I'm getting tired of this Inquisition.
Very accurate Inquisition witches.
Starting with
Yeah.
Impressive, Your Majesty.
You just kill your guards for fun.
So they believed you.
They are really dumb.
The venom of the Agrabah Viper.
Bringing that up
A
again.
bitter draught. Slow.
Title of the episode!
She said it for us.
It's not a thing.
It's a fact. That
What the
injection spell you
Personal
put in
space.
me, it looks like the student has finally outgrown the teacher.
I love this.
I mean, their dynamics back, which is good.
And what's with this right
Yeah.
there? The costumes and that.
And that,
Yeah.
They're getting too close. It's
Are
weird.
you sure? That's all you want, Winter.
What?
Bad Regina!
The tales in the land of untold stories aren't the only ones that ever played out.
Oh, this is weird. No.
No. Oh my
This is too close.
God.
Stop being so close. In the scene already.
When the real fun can begin.
They're just showing us how nasty she can be.
She nasty.
She's evil, wicked, mean, and nasty.
Yes. They're like, let's make the audience really get weirded out by her. What was that?
No, we just need one more class.
Sorry, I'm late.
Oh, you can't kill the pretty girl with the eyes.
Edmund, what is it?
It's your eyes again.
You're still there. Seriously, what's going on with her shoes and her pant legs?
It's like Nick Cannon or something.
Yeah. Oh no.
What's wrong with her face?
Mom, are you okay?
What the hell
That startled me.
Yeah.
hell is going on?
She got the shuddery hand.
Aiden's story finally caught up with her.
Ooh, ooh.
Hi, sweetie.
Mommy's back.
I'd be like, I like that one better. Okay, Orphan Black does it better. Oh no, you got the shudder hand. I wanted their first meeting to be more awesome than that.
Yeah, well, looks like she is.
Just so quickly they totally believe this guy and doubt her again. Are they dead now? Can we move on? Oh my gosh.
Charlotte.
That doesn't make
It
sense.
doesn't make any sense. What? Regina had a mirror and she just pushed her mom through it. Why couldn't he literally just push him into another world? I mean, it's not hurting him per se.
I know the evil queen has your heart, but you can fight this.
No, you can't.
You mean Charlotte? Sorry. It's too late.
How does she know her name? That's embarrassing.
Call him up.
Call Emma! I can't make fire hands!
Why did they call her first for the game?
Clearly had to walk or drive there.
She did something.
She did magic to your phone? You got to kill him. Wow, Regina. You're a hero? And then they wake up right then.
That's not
Now they're gonna start doubting Regina again.
We do like it rough, don't we?
This is getting really weird.
Who wrote this?
Tiny bit of darkness I awaken today is only going to grow.
So basically slitting her
That is
meant
so
nothing?
White.
No, I'm not afraid of her.
You should be.
You're going to destroy everyone's happy endings.
But no. You're monologuing too. It's getting boring.
Tear yourselves apart.
I don't remember the queen being this weird. She's just like, no, that's not the queen I know. I'm not saying I don't like it. It's just weird.
She could turn into an alcoholic.
Yeah, you might not be evil, but you're definitely a drunkard.
Choice.
And where were you, Emma?
What did she mean when she said we all have stories we don't want told?
The Emma's gay, honey.
Well,
You okay?
You're looking awfully shifty right now.
Empire Strikes Back?
Godfather Part 2.
Seriously, Henry, shut up.
Yeah.
You know, the best sequels ever.
He's a
It's
pirate.
definitely time for movie. And before we can help them, we need to find out why they ran.
Why is that your problem? What's that coin? It's like an Asian coin.
Just gonna get somewhere.
Oh, that was...
Oh, you got some stories you don't want to play out. What did you do in Asia?
Are you sure it was an accident?
Do, 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 boom.
Oh, crap.
That's creepy. It just looks creepy.
That's creepier.
Is she breastfeeding your baby? Because that's what it looked like. And that is very creepy.
The lesser of two evils.
Time for Appletinis.
Appletinis on that note.
Archie, I probably should tell my family about the visions or dreams or whatever.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
But I can't. At least not yet.
Yeah, you probably change first, because you're still wearing that.
Are you worried that she's gonna succeed?
Why are you looking sketchy, Archie?
I don't think that's
Worried
Archie.
about.
Are you worried about Regina? Or the evil queen?
Yes.
Yeah, both, either. Okay, hey, we gotta go. Like, bad. I have to be at the bus in a half hour. I gotta go.
Oh my
Good
gosh,
episode.
yeah, we gotta go right now.
Yes. So, good episode. Weird. Kind of weird, but good. Regina, kind of weird.
But
I like it.
I love seeing
But
it.
she's oddly, like, feisty. I guess she doesn't have all that sadness holding that crazy down. Sorry, no recap. Love
She
you,
can
Mom.
recap later.
No,
not
but
now.
I'm not gonna. Love you, Mom. I'm posting it when I'm on the bus. I'm gonna edit it.
Okay.
Okay. I love you, Mommy. Bye, Mommy.
Hi, babies.
Oh. In the meantime, just rate, comment,
Discuss
subscribe.
amongst yourself.
Put comments below. I will catch you guys later. Until next time. Do it. Do it.
Well, how do you do that?
Good enough.
I don't do the winky.
So we rushed out of the house and got to the train station, and it's delayed for another over a half hour.
Almost 45 minutes.
But now I can't remember the episode because I was panicking about being late. What do you remember mostly?
I remember Regina acting like a perv.
She was really pervy this episode.
But her and Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah, that was odd. It was like watching a bad fanfic. I didn't like it.
Yeah. Maybe that's who's writing these things.
I know, who wrote that one?
That's what I asked.
The whole Monte Cristo thing, they're done with him now, aren't they? Like, they put him in the trailer to make you think he's going to be like a big part of the season, like they did with Hercules and Meg, and we're probably going to get one episode, and I'm pretty sure they're going to do the same thing with Aladdin and Jasmine.
Well, I was going to say, didn't you think the very first thing we were going to get involved in the first story was going to be that? Because we saw at Comic-Con, we saw the Aladdin and Jasmine.
And
So
then
it's
they started the season with it, and then they just dropped it for a while. This evil queen, though, she's different. And I think it is
there was
supposed
no
to be,
goodness at all in her, supposed to be.
well, yeah, that mixed with, I think, the fact that, like, a lot of Regina's evil stemmed from hurt and sadness. She's just evil. Like, she doesn't have that baggage. She's like, I could just be evil. And apparently it makes you kind of hoary. Belle is pregnant, and they're going to put her on a boat. But to be fair, she's kind of being weird. So, you go stay on a boat. I don't care.
What, did I miss something in that thing? What was his reasoning for bringing her to the boat? He wanted to do something good for her, so he brought her to a boat.
Yeah. I mean, you can
Not even a modern yacht.
This is I
an
literally
old
have chamber
boat.
pots.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky. Freshly pregnant. Probably get queasy easy. Let's throw you on a boat. Emma needed to change her shirt. She needed to burn that shirt because she might wear it again if she changes it.
It just seemed okay.
Okay, it literally looked like she was wearing a normal shirt and someone got some like weird like handkerchief doily type things and just went here and then sewed it wrong because
And
the
then it
seams
just
were
hung.
out. Yeah.
That was a silk, and it was a raw edge.
It should look
silk.
like this. It looked like this.
But it was, but that's like I said, that's neat, and your little fibers don't show.
Yeah.
And that,
It was just dumb. And Archie seemed really sketchy, and I couldn't tell if it's just his awkward stuttering he always does. I'm like, or was something up with him in that last scene?
I don't know. And also, he did a thing at the very beginning of that last scene where he seemed sketchy. He did the classic thing when you ask a question and watch how their head goes for the yes and no. He went, yes.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
shook his...
No.
That was body language.
Yes, no.
No.
Something's up. Either he had a bad day on set.
Or Regina's got the old...
That's what I think. That's what I thought.
I think she's got his heart. But it was-
Zelina,
She's stupid.
Stupid. But also, everything she wears is green. Everything. She's like, I have my evening... I go, oh, is the train coming? The train's coming.
Well, different trains come through. That could be a bad sign.
If this is my train and I'm recording, I have to put all this away. What does it say? Go read the sign. Is it a freight train? It's coming really fast if it's my train. No. Okay, good. It's a freight train. Mom, it's a freight train. God. It's so loud.
It scared me.
It ain't my train.
It's coming from the wrong way.
I didn't even think of that. Selena just wants a family, and she's like, hey, this one at least is talking to me. I'll take it.
Well, that was really kind of dumb, too, at the very beginning when we saw how they reacted. It was like in not even a half an episode.
What?
It was one scene. They went from being, you're my sister living at my house, and all of a sudden, I'm really mad at you.
I actually am resenting you a little bit. The whole first episode of this season
seemed like it just
felt like someone was describing the episode of the season. Like, okay, this is what's going to happen, this is what's going to happen, and it moved at that pace.
That's what you do when you break a story down.
It's like, no.
That's not the episode.
Don't tell me, show me. And I feel like they put way too much in.
They did.
And it felt really kind of like Regina's like, and she lost it. It's like, okay, Regina, come on. First of all, it's a feather, calm down. Robin wasn't that great anyway. Second of all, it was like, this seems really petty and silly, and I guess it's supposed to illustrate the fact that she hasn't got any evil in her, but that makes her whiny. And an alcoholic.
She lost her lipstick because... With that
Yeah. She lost her evil, and instantly her eyeshadow got lighter.
And her lips are beige. Come on.
Yeah, it was like this whole redemption thing where he's like, I've been to hell and back, and I feel bad about that time I tried to kill you. Not all the other times I've hurt you. I shot you once, but
I'm confused. I forgot.
He shot her
at the town line?
At the town line.
Yeah, okay. So I'm trying to remember the...
Hook's effed up. And he's like, to make up for it, here's a boat.
And he's sleeping he's not sleeping on that
got
boat.
a huge house.
Why don't they sleep on the boat and give the pregnant lady the house?
If anything, a couch. Like, oh my gosh. Indoor plumbing of some sort. Seriously, no air conditioning. And it's a boat.
And how big, like you said, Granny's little house. It was a little bed and breakfast, like a Victorian cottage house.
Yeah, I can't imagine they'd have more than like a handful of rooms.
And those kind of things have like one bathroom
for
on
everyone.
The floor that everybody.
You don't want to share a bathroom with the Three Musketeers. Seriously, that's too much. So it's kind of weird too that the Evil Queens, she's like, was always so rushed on like, I want to kill you now. And now she's like, I will sit and have a conversation with you, but I'm gonna bide my time until you destroy yourselves. I'm sorry, I'd just kill him. She's acting like a Bond villain.
Or Snow and Charming are still protected by Rumple's protection thing?
I think so. But you know what? Okay. Say you turn a car on and you just put a brick on the gas pedal and it hits them. Are they protected against that? Oh no. What's happened with Charming's dad? Maybe it wasn't an accident after all. I don't care. It ain't gonna change the fact your dad dead. I'm sorry.
Besmirch his name?
Or what if he's not really dead? Oh my god. It seems like a twist the show would do.
Are we talking about his real dad or the king
His real dad. No, his real dad. So some of this is more fresh in my head than this one's.
Shakes my Etch-a-Sketch after these episodes. I already forgot this one.
His father was a drunkard and was like running his family, and the farm was at risk. And so his dad went for months and months and was clean, and then like he went on one trip and he like fell off the wagon, and he
really fell off a car.
He actually fell off a wagon. And it's funny, like the biggest thing that most people would probably thinking like, oh my gosh, who's in the hood with Emma? And I'm like, oh my god, I don't care. Like seriously, Emma's just having problems again. It's like Buffy. It's like, hey, maybe grow up.
I'm the savior. Shut up.
Yeah, what does that even mean? I'm the savior. Does that mean anything after season 1?
No. She broke the curse, and you're done now. You're just
fulfilled it. Prophecy is fulfilled. And then Henry's whole thing in this episode is like, it's just getting in people's business, because that's the family business, is getting in other people's business. These people clearly did run away from their story, so maybe they don't want you up in it. Maybe they don't want to talk about it. The kitty cat. The kitty cat. I want to.
Train's late, cat. Go home.
Yeah, you gotta wait inside, dude. It seemed kind of weird too that Rumple's like, okay, in case you ever change your mind and want to kill Snow White and Charming again, he could have just made a portal and pushed that kid through. Regina did it with Cora. People literally just trip and fall into portals. So it's like, why do you have to go do that to that chick? She didn't do nothing to you. And
I was like, what was that thump down in the... What is she doing down in the basement?
they didn't address for us because insurance. She's just behind a barrel.
And what, did she follow him down there?
Yeah, maybe she followed him. Maybe it was true love. I don't know. I love how just immediately they totally forgot Hyde. They're like, he's locked up. It's whatever. We're going to Sydney Glass him so hard.
Did he get another show?
I know. That's what... And then here's, what was it? Our handmaiden you've never heard of or seen before. Oh no, she's leaving now.
And why is she... If they're kicking it in their castle, why is she still wearing her woodland snow costume?
She's too fancy to change. Of course, there's another barrier curse because we're in the second episode and we need one of those already.
You gotta lock them in town where they can't get out.
I'm like...
Fish in a barrel.
I can't even remember, like, how we ended last season as far as barrier. That's why I was like, when she's like, I'm gonna go drive through the barrier, I'm like, is this bad? Like, I forgot, is it still there?
I know.
And then it's like, it was...
But then...
I'm confused. Like, what would happen? That they could just... I can't remember. Like,
so what would be the point of taking them out of town?
So magic ends at the line, but they
that's right.
come and go. I can't remember.
Too many rules.
But yeah, if your car bounced back that far, you wouldn't have a car anymore. The front end will be crushed.
And how many roads into Storybrooke have that sign that don't have a tree on the other side of it?
Yeah, where was Dopey? So it's got to be a different one.
Or the county crew on the other side of the line done dug up that tree.
In our world, people are like, there's a tree here.
How did this grow through the asphalt?
I gotta get rid of that. He turned into a tree, so was there magic kicking out there? So, like, they see a tree because they're in a land with magic. Do people in our world also see a tree, or is it just some dude standing there? Like, I was confused by that. That cat is still waiting for the train. And how did Regina at all know about this handmaiden or the chick's name? She would just assume there's some chick in the forest and not be like, I'm sorry, she died. Like, yeah.
So she was... Okay. So when Rumple zapped the chick who followed the boy down to the wine cellar, he says, as long as you're in this land of untold stories with her, is she going to be like just laying there half dead?
Yeah.
But not completely dead.
Just mostly dead. Yeah, because, I mean, her story would, I guess, essentially pause there.
Was she like in a sleeping curse with...
No, because I don't know. Was she able to walk around and be alive in that world? Because she still looked pretty effed up. She already started having that stuff on her face. Clearly passed out. Did he just, like, kick her over the line and she woke up? Or was she just... They've been there for years with her just... And he's like, I love her. I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't know. Did they have a life together so that it really ticks him off?
I bet they're not ever going to explain it because he probably was only in the episode once. Is Regina going to have that hand trimmer thing? Because she kind of did, but I think that's totally unrelated, or... I don't know.
I don't know what the crap that is.
And how long is that going to last? Because that would be annoying if she didn't have magic.
She's like...
It's like you try to light a lighter and you're like, crap!
Needs more fluid. Basically, you got the evil queen being all, like, a different kind of evil. A
very hoary
weird,
evil.
almost like, you know, that Lacey kind of thing for Belle.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta go slutty when you go not nice, not good is slutty? I guess maybe it is.
It's not heroes and villains. There's not good and bad. There's just boring and slutty. That's it.
I guess. And pale. I still don't get at that pale thing.
Well, you know, when you go evil, your eyeliner gets darker, naturally.
And your lipstick.
Your lipstick, yeah, you got some, and you got the nice little peak. But then when you're good, you basically just clean your face.
But Ruby was nice and good.
And she was painted.
And she was painted.
Face.
And where is Ruby?
She went off and got gay.
Oh, and she's living somewhere else, like
gay. But not with Milan, which is dumb because, you know, this series was leading to that.
I forgot about that.
I don't bring that up. I'm mad again.
I'm sorry.
Sleepy time. No, train time.
No, train.
I was going to go to bed. Okay, all right. Catch you guys later. If I forgot anything, left anything out, don't forget to do the thing when it comes back. Catch you guys later. Till next time.